Beowulf, fitt. 37 in modern English. I am told that then, in the dire need of the people's king, the noble warrior stood up and showed his courage, his skill and daring, as his nature was. He cared not about the head, but the brave man's hand was scorched the while he helped his kinsman, so that he, the man in armour, struck the vengeful stranger a little lower down, in such wise that the sword, gleaming and overlaid, plunged in, and the fire began thenceforth to abate. Then the king himself once more gained sway over his senses, drew the keen, deadly knife, sharp in battle, that he wore upon his corslet, and the protector of the Yeats cut through the serpent in the middle. They had felled the foe. Daring had driven out his life, and they, the kindred nobles, had destroyed him. So should a man and chieftain be in time of need. That was for the prince the last of days of victory by his own deeds of work in the world. Then the wound which erewhile the dragon had inflicted on him began to burn and swell. Quickly he found out that deadly venom seethed within his breast, poison within him. Then the chieftain, wise in thought, went on until he sat on a seat by the rampart. He gazed on the work of giants, how the ageless earth-dwelling contained within it vaulted arches, firm on columns. Then with his hands the thane, exceedingly good, bathed with water the famous prince, blood-stained from the battle, his friend and lord, exhausted by the fight, and undid his helmet. Beowulf discoursed. Despite his hurt, his grievous deadly wound, he spoke. He knew full well that he had used up his time of earthly joy. Then was his count of days all passed away, and death immeasurably near. Now should I have wished to give my son my battle garments, if it had been so ordained that any heir, issue of my body, should come after me. I have ruled over this people 50 winters. There was not one of the kings of neighbouring tribes who dared encounter me with weapons, or could weigh me down with fear. In my own home I awaited what the times destined for me, kept my own well, did not pick treacherous quarrels, nor have I sworn unjustly any oaths. In all this may I, sick with deadly wounds, have solace, because the ruler of men may never charge me with the murder of kinsfolk when my life parts from my body. Now quickly do thou go, beloved Beowulf, and view the hoard under the grey rock, now that the serpent lies dead, sleeps sorely wounded and bereft of treasure. Haste now, that I may see the ancient wealth, the golden store, may well survey the bright and curious gems, so that by reason of the wealth of treasure I may leave life more calmly, and the people which I ruled over so long.